we're gonna do some work on the rover. I got so many of these. Let's take 10. Next time I run out of energy, I'll just go ahead and pop a couple. Take 4 of those, 1 of these. Man, sim speed's kind of slow. Here we go. It's just everything's starting back up. There must be somebody on because it didn't start with the. I didn't take a look and see if there's anybody logged in, but it didn't start with the safe zone. There's got to be someone here. 10 of those, 10 of these, 10 of those. See, all this came from my rover. Take that and that. Because we might want to paint something. Is that everything? Yeah. Alright. Oh, no, it is a safe zone. So that's why it's going slow. I just couldn't see it from inside my cryo chamber. Alright. Oh, Gucci Scoochie. So we were working on my cargo containers and conveyor system, and I got an idea. I got a big old idea. I was wondering, because I don't want these to be offset so much. I would like them to be in one. I think. Right? Well, if the thing I'm thinking of works, then maybe we'll do it. And then we'll inset this into this wall, and maybe when we can even drop it down a little bit. Nah, we'll leave it at that height. But what I'm thinking is do the medium connectors, or the medium cans, medium cargo cans, need to be lined up with the connector 100% in order to transfer pieces, transfer items. So it's normally like that. I wonder if we offset it like that, if it will still work. Because that would be really convenient if it did. Because then I wouldn't have to have the conveyors exactly in line with it. And I could offset them a little bit. So, let's see. Can I pull those out? No, I cannot. Now, the other idea I had, so those are in there. I'm going to pull them out normally. Because if we use a conveyor to do that, like maybe this piece, let's grab that. Like this right here. If we do that, oh, we need interior plates. Superior interior. Take 100 of them. Do it like this. Offset it there and then put a connector on it. And weldo it up. Can I grab those out? No, I cannot. Okay. So let's try this. See, this might already be solved. So if we do that, and then we do that, and then do a connector. Like, and then we could put blocks there or anything, really. Grab out of there? No, everything has to be lined up, it looks like. Man, I wish we had more options, like there could be like an offset block that offsets at 1 or 2 blocks, so we can go around more complicated geometries. Let's try number 8. So I'm assuming that these are all going to be just like These are going to work just like the other things. So if we offset this, weld that up. And go with number 9, weld that up. That would be super convenient, wouldn't it? No, we can't grab anything out of there. What if number 8, what are we forgetting? So if we use, what is this? So with a small, transfer to the big and big to small. So that's going to be in line with one of the small connectors. Or does it have to be a small connector on small connector? Let's just figure out how all this works, and then we can try and figure out what we're going to do. That doesn't appear to work. What if it's in line with it though? 8. I'm assuming it's going to have to be like that, but if we do it like that, will it be able to transfer the small parts through? So you can normally pass, the small connectors can normally pass light armor plates, right? And ammo. I'm not sure about tools, but yeah, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, so it's got to be small on small. So if you can't pass small to big, or vice versa, well, obviously you wouldn't be able to do big to small. Then you can't offset it at all. Okay. Doesn't look like it's possible. So what I think we can do in that case, if we really want to bring it in, we could go with one side like we had it before and go with an asymmetric build. Because we're not going to need this many cargo cans. But what side should we use? Because these are connected together here. So what we can do is, if we use this side, we can come around, and we don't have to connect to the top of this, but we connect to these two cans through this thing right here. And I guess we want to keep it on the right side because that's where we had it before. So let's cut all this away. Now that we get everything merged up, let's cut it all away. We only need one connector in the front. And that'll give us some more room up here to do something else. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that. And then we'll get rid of this stuff here. We're going to bring that in a block. It'll be in line with this cockpit. So this is going to get cut away here. So, oh, damn it, I just got over it, too. We got some freaking latency or something going on. There we go. So the cans are going to be nested right in here. It is connected up, right? Yeah. We're not going to lose any parts. So that's going to be like that. And then we're going to have our cargo cans. What? Why is it like that? So it's going to be something like this. I don't know if this is exactly how it's going to look, but yeah, it's going to be kind of like that. It's going to come around and hook into this like that through a junction or something like this, or even maybe not one of those, not that, because of the small ports. So it's gonna have to be this 1 by 3 by 3. The 1 by 3 by 3. Oh, I gotta use my color. The dark blue. And carbon fiber. If you don't follow me right now, you'll see what I mean in a sec. So I guess we could put I mean, that could be a small cargo can right there, but let's use a placeholder for now. So one of these is a placeholder. I'm thinking, yeah, because that could be a cargo can right there, and then we could put like an elbow here. So that will represent the elbow, and then maybe a cargo can there, and then the rest of it could be conveyors, unless I really, really need more storage space. So we could go like that. Yeah, these don't really look good. So I may as well not even try to rotate them into convenient ways. Like one of those I think would have to stay, or actually my drone could actually come to a connector that's right on top of here. Yeah, my drone could land there, so that could be a conveyor sorter into the drone with a connector, unless I come up with a better idea. Yeah, that way it can come grab whatever it needs to grab out of there. And these could be cargo cans or conveyors or conveyor junctions. Like this. Until it gets to a connector up here. And that's how we connect her out. Causing nectar. Oh yeah, we had an accident with the forklift and it was jammed in here somewhere. Yeah, it caused a little bit of damage. I'm glad it didn't wreck it. Looks like everything else is fine. But anyway, I left it untethered and it migrated during a server reset and started clanging out against my oh yeah, we're missing a block here now, so it did damage something. This had one of these on them, so I'll go ahead and put that back. That'll probably save me from losing my cockpit and some sensitive pieces. Sensitive bits. El Sensitivo Bitty Bits. Alright, so let's plan this out. Do I want it like that? Or actually probably want to switch that around a little bit. So let's come in from over here. So we gotta get rid of this. We're gonna probably want to put a cargo can back here. Yeah. So this needs to be a conveyor junction. Ooh, I'm not sure if I can get it the way it needs to be. I think we want to do that. Let's go ahead and put that connector back up there. Right, that'll be all right. So what this will have to be, so that will make a that will either have to be an elbow or a conveyor junction. I think we'll make it a conveyor junction. We'll have to be able to pass bits around the corner like that, and then we can have something coming off the back. So maybe a custom sorted cargo can, and this could be a cargo can. Or damn it. Damn it. Or a conveyor junction. Yeah, let's just put a cargo can there. So let's go ahead and stick that cargo can on there now, while it's convenient. I think we want to have access to the side like that. Yeah. I'm gonna miss having 2 exhaust ports. I'll find another place to put one, I think. Need a MER block. There. I'm gonna put that junction back in as soon as we can. What is going on? Damn. Do we want to have like that or like that? Like that or like that? One or two? One or two? Like that. Make a decision and go with it. So these could all be, let's see how this looks with just the regular old conveyor. Maybe back to there. Doesn't look great from in there. I'll tell you what we can do. Since we're not putting anything else in here anyway, we can always stick some plates up there. Some light armor plates. Right, like that. Barely noticeable. That'll be fun. And we could do some, I don't know, make it look good in some other way as well. And we can put 2 cargo cans there. And then we can extend the cargo out here if we want to. But let's put a conveyor sorter here. This is going to automatically sort things out like medical components, power cells, hand tools, ammo. Things that I don't necessarily want to automatically offload and I want to sort through myself. And then we'll put a cargo can up there. Could put a cargo can up there or an elbow and then a cargo can. Yeah, let's put an elbow. We go like that. And then this is all just experimental right now. This is not necessarily how it's going to end up looking. Sorter. I think, yeah, someone's around. Who was that? Who's moving? Oh, maybe it's just this thing making a noise. Well, anyway. Stick a cargo can right there. I don't know if it wants to be like that. Well, we can always put another junction right there. but I don't know if we want cargo access from the top or the side. I think from the side is probably the way to go. So I'm going to put it like that. We could even, after we're done, and if we want to have the drone haul the stuff that's in this can here, we can always have another sorter that we can turn on and off to open it up for the drone to pull out. If we want to do it like that. If we so choose. But it's got to be our choice. We can't have people making those decisions for us. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oop. Go like that.
Energy low.
I don't know. Let's get a recharge. All right, should we put another cargo can up here? This could totally be another cargo can back here. Like if this was just a junction. Cargo can over here. So let's go for it. Let's put another cargo can right here, and that should be enough cargo storage for now until we need to expand, and I don't want it to be too lopsided because cargo's heavy. Cargo is a heavy bitch. Go. Alright, so this will just be a conveyor. Huzabaloo! We actually might want to extend the front a little bit. That's gonna be a thing. Let's do merge block. Do a large merge block. Alright. This will be our merge module. And that is going to be like almost a permanent fixture in this thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. We detached our wheels. wrong one. Shit. You know what? Let's add all the wheels in there. Storm's coming. Close the old helmet. There's a storm on the horizon. Give her the old heave-ho. See if we can push these in here. No. It's bad my engineer doesn't have any mass. I could help push it along. Do we have an access button? Let's see. Let's make the friction 0. Height offset. Bring them out. Of course, we can do all this from inside our cockpit once we got the whole thing set up. Oh, shoot. Did we have these ones selected? So what are these? We had those at 0, right? Perfect. And then go back in there. High bay wheels. Deselect front bumper, front bumper. So we don't want to involve those ones in this whole hullabaloo. Close those up. Oh, maybe my friction is... Make sure we don't have any friction. Unlimited speed, friction 0. Strength. I don't know. that's off. Yeah, I think we could stand to come out a couple blocks. I want to see where my wheel's set though. Once we get the final length of our rover, we might. So I think we're gonna have to put a wheel here, and then another wheel's gonna have to go out here. So this whole thing might need to be another 3 or 4 blocks longer. Okay, well let's work on getting that picked up. Maybe not give it 100% strength, maybe 80. Maybe that's what's doing it. That should be pretty centered. And then let's see if our cameras are set up. I've only got one camera left. I got rid of all my cameras, didn't I? Alright, that's alright. Let's do this button. Or actually, we can do this from third person. Let's come out here. Hopefully we don't clang out and blow anything up. Pistons should be a high bay piston. Mag plate. High bay 1. Switch lock and then auto lock on and off. Auto lock on. Okay, it didn't automatically withdraw, so let's go into our event controllers, high bay lifters. Okay, that should work. High bay pistons. Why is that clanging so hard? Yeah, let's just lower that. Let's try. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Groups. High bay wheels. Decrease. Height offset. Where'd it go? Let's just drop it down. Alright, so Let's try this again with the piston. Now I wonder if it's just not able to lift it because we lowered it so much. $50 kilonewtons. I wonder why that's not withdrawing. Oh, because auto lock was off. Alright, so 3. Let's try it again. There we go. What is it clanging against so hard? It wasn't doing that when I was lifting the other stuff. There's literally nothing touching it except for the wheels. You know, we'll take these off from the group. Oh, it's so annoying. Is it because we're mag plated to the ground or something? Just go ahead and drop this. Oh, wrong button. So these ones right here, we'll just permanently leave them all the way up, like that. Keep them off our survival kit and all that junk. High bay wheels. And we'll just save that. These are all labeled high bay in one way or another. Some of them are a little bit different because I built them at different times. Let's try that. Let's see if that helps. There we go. Oh yeah, that sounds a lot smoother. It just needed to be lined up just right and off from our survival kit. Anybody want to try out a survival kit? To die and come back as a new body, as a fresh soul? See if it works. think I'll stick batteries up there for now. Since we're all connected up, let's just cut these away. Ooh, I don't want to destroy that. That's what I want to do. Just weld these up. Oh, that's the wrong block too. That looks like the wrong block as well. That's the wrong block. Damn you, mouse scroll wheel. To go up there. To actually go up there. Alright. What we're gonna do here. We could potentially jam some batteries in there too. Also, what we're going to do is going to put the slope blocks back in here. To stick with the original design plan, more or less. Only modified. And we're gonna have to do something up here, but we'll save that for later. I want to leave it as naked as possible so we can see what we're doing when we're designing. Okay, so thrusters could potentially go right here. They could go here, or they could go, or maybe we could put some up here. Let's see what, how the thrusters will fit in there. Let's get one over here. Those are reserved for my drone. I want to use those particular ones. Let's get the generic looking ones for my rover. We got these ones. Those are the sci-fi ones. I think that's a normal one. Not the sci-fi one. This is like a retro looking one. Looks like we got more of the sci-fi ones than anything. Oh. There you go. So yeah, maybe we'll use the sci-fi ones. That's a normal one. That's a normal one. Well, they're going to be hidden inside the body of the rover, so maybe we'll... yeah, let's take this one. Ooh. Wrong button. That was almost an oopsie. Let me just pull this off from there. Come here, little engine. Come here. Come here. Probably gonna need to get the forklift to lift it into place anyway. Although, this would be a good job for a crane, an overhead crane. Might be time to build that sucker, because I'd definitely have more control over the thrusters if I had an overhead crane. Forklift is fine, but definitely want a lot of control when you're dealing with something like this. You don't want to bust one of these up. These are kind of rare. Hard to come by. And they cost metal grids. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5 blocks long. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if they'll suck in air around the cargo container. Can you block this off completely? I don't know. We might have to try it. Maybe we'll try it in creative. Let's see, they're 3 wide, right? So, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So they can go, one can go right in the middle. One can go here. One can go here. Oh no, that's not how they work. This, yeah, it's an even number here, so let's see, one could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we could potentially 1, 2, 3. So we could fit 4 in a line here and stay within our work envelope, I think. In fact, this could be a little wider back here, but we could put up to 4 here, so we'll leave a space for it, for 4. So this will be centerline. Let's get our color back. And I think that's heavy armor too. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then this is just going to be an outline for where we need to leave open. Right. Oh, gotta plug my headset in. It's a dead. Low on the batteries. Okay, so the thrusters are going to go in here behind this, next to our cargo containers. As long as they can suck in air, that should be fine right there. Yeah, I think they can. And then what else do we need? So this will actually come over like this. See, that's what there. It's hard to tell what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh yeah, that's fine. And here, I just come into there like that. Yee. So then we need to figure out what we're going to do on the back. In fact, we might need to move this out a little bit. So it might be time to build a crane so we can manipulate this damn thing. Move it around and whatnot. Let's figure out where the wheels need to go before we do that. So, wheels. Let's get the left side first. We are going to use 5x5. Not the short wheel suspensions, but these ones right here. Where did they go before? They went like that, right? Was that the height that they were at? Or were they one lower? Let's see if we choose a short one, maybe we get a better idea. 5x5 short left. Roll, damn you. Yeah, I think they were a block higher than that. It's deceiving because my cockpit's so much lower.
Energy low.
Alright, let's hop in a cockpit. The wheel suspensions are going to be strung up right here. Ooh, why is that moving? Going with the 5x5 regular off-road. Is that? Oh, that's not connected to the rover, is it? How do we get that connected in there? We're gonna have to drop this thing. Pull it out of there. And we can build a little structure in behind it. For it to connect the connectigazoid onto. Connector gazoid. What is it doing? Why doesn't it want to connect to that? Okay. It was just me. Now, does it maintain its connection if we cut these blocks away? Looks like it. Hello!
Good evening, good evening. What, did your rover survive, or did it actually take some damage?
There was only one block missing and there was very little damage.
Ah, cool. Yeah. I just heard it and just like, what is starting to clang? Did I just put something down? I'm like, no, I haven't put anything down that should clang for, like, yeah, no, it's not me. So I'm starting to look around and walking around, and eventually I found it. And by the time I found it, the rear left wheel of the forklift actually faced inside the cockpit of your rover, and the connector was damaged on the forklift, and there's a battery damaged as well.
Yeah, I fixed up the battery.
Yeah, I fixed the connector, and I didn't really bother with the battery because I figured, well, I mean, we just need it for weight. We're not gonna need to run the forklift for like 2 days without recharging it, so I figured I'd fix the connector and then just leave the rest. But if you fix the battery as well, that's good. And there was some like block deformations and such, but nothing more major than that happened. So
I think it was at that level. We'll have to see how it rides, because we're going to be a block lower here now, because the car, that's how the cargo cans are going to fit in there. Ew, we don't want those too close to the bottom, do we? We'll see. Let's put these on here for now, and then maybe I'll go check my blueprint for my rover. But let's figure out where the wheels are actually gonna go. I think I want them to be one down. It almost looks better. But let's just fold these up.
So anything else interesting happened today, or have you just been fiddling with your rover?
I've just been fiddling with the rover.
Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't look right, does it?
You getting close to being done, or?
Heck
Well.
no.
Gotcha.
This is gonna be like a 3-day build.
Yeah.
Here, we'll go like this. Ooh, we get the wrong armor, don't we?
What's up with the sim speed? But just mine.
Yeah, it's been going up and down.
Yeah, there's a grid somewhere that it's not liking. Seems to be stabilized now. Might just have been me loading in, because now it looks like it's okay. Yeah, probably just me
Heck.
loading into all of this stuff. Alright. Where was I? I was...
Shoot. Come on. Eat.
Another one?
Yeah, either way, I think that's gonna look better. Wrong tool. I think that's the way it was.
Okay,
be
that's a
honest.
lot of conveyor tubes. Is that to be able to replace cargo containers?
Yeah, I could put cargo containers up there, but I wanted to really connect it to the front, but I didn't want all my cargo in the front.
Yeah, I tried to keep the cargo as center mass as possible, both left to right and back to forwards.
Yeah, that's what the big cans are for. That's most of my cargo.
Yeah, but is that going to be like halfway back your rover, or is that going to be...
It's a little, it's probably like behind center mass, just behind center mass. And I got the
Yeah.
batteries in front of that, so it should balance it out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just like, if you want to build it like that because of aesthetics, go for it. I'm just thinking for handling. So, if you have the cargo containers center mass, it doesn't matter if they're empty or full. The truck will basically behave the same anyways when you're going over sand dunes. Like, not nosedive or not like dive ass first into the dunes. And it doesn't matter how much cargo you have in them, all that will happen is that it's gonna get heavier. But if you have them off center of mass, you may end up with a like the handling would be, if it's empty, then maybe it just nosedives. So when you're going over dunes, you're getting used to, you need to nose up so you won't just crash, and then you go to a place, loot it, and you're heavier. So next time you go a sand dune, you want to nose up because you know it's gonna nosedive, and it's not. It's just gonna raise its nose and drops its ass down, and you're helping it. It's still totally workable. It's just, I think it's annoying to have different type of like behavior for the same grid. I easily get used to how the grid behaves, and then when it's off center mass, it's like, for me it's annoying. So I tend to build them with center of mass, but if you're not bothered about it, then it doesn't really matter where they are.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, I'm using DOS.
Okay, yeah, I've never used that. Well, that only handles the suspension strengths, right? And like all of that jazz.
Yeah,
It doesn't really-
suspensions.
yeah, but it doesn't use the gyros to.
It does.
Oh, it does use gyros.
Yeah, it keeps you level.
Okay.
And if you got thrusters, which I'm planning to put on this thing, it helps you with the thrusters. It keeps your grid level and, you know, not hitting the ground too hard if you happen to make an oopsie.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Alright. So if that's the case.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to grab programmable block.
Yeah, these are still gonna have to be all in the same spot.
And a couple of vent blocks.
But this could be a block forward if I'm gonna make this whole thing a block forward. So I could potentially just put the next set of wheels like right here. Just like the other ones.
It's like a new type of rover. There's not much of the original one left. It's just basically the forward cargo bay, isn't it?
Yeah, well I got the tailgate back here, which I'm gonna reuse. I'm gonna weld that back on there.
Yeah, okay.
It's not gonna be exactly the same, but we're gonna start with it and then we'll modify it.
Gotcha.
And that way I can say, yeah, it's still the same rover, right? It's still got the same beacon
yeah.
and most of the same components that are on the inside.
Yeah, just reorganize them a little bit.
Not
Yeah.
so much. Well, the beacon's in a different spot, yeah. But pretty much everything else that was back here is in the same spot.
Okay.
So technically the same.
Ah, it's a dual seater now.
Yeah, so I can get in on either side.
Gotcha.
That might have to... do you think these wheels up here on the front right are going to be too close together?
Yep, if you want to turn them, they are.
Yeah, probably.
So these are what? 5x5s, so you want to have... Oh, you want a minimum of 3 blocks in between them, preferably 4. Oh, sorry, a minimum of 4, preferably 5, if you want them to turn. So,
Okay.
at least one more. But if you want to be able to turn like that steering angle to be like 20-25 degrees, then you want at least 2 more blocks in between them.
So in that case, I think I'm just going to move this one back to here. And then we'll put 2 more back here. And it's going to be an 8-wheeler, I think. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm changing my mind already.
Alright, I'm gonna run back and see if I can finish up the my little pocket rocket today.
Let's see what else we can do with this, because these could just come out 1 more block. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. We might be able to, if we adjust our high bay wheels. Should hit K. High bay wheels. High offset. Let's adjust them in all the way. And then we might be able to just slap a wheel Let's say right there. Yeah. And it's just a little bit wider. I want to use the short wheel suspensions. Because that's going to be way too wide, it seems like. It needs to come down one. Oops. So if we... I'm going to have to get rid of these. Temporarily.
Energy low.
Yeah, energy low. I got you. Was I using the 5x5s now? I don't remember. I think I was. What if we go with a bigger wheel? Yeah, maybe, what's the next size up? Ah, 5x5 is the biggest. It's the biggest. Oh, that's the short wheel suspension, isn't it? Oh, decisions. I don't like the way that looks. And it's going to be way too freaking wide. And if we do that, we won't have our wheels in the right spot. We're adjusting the idiots in and out that we're going to haul. Alright, we're going to go with the short ones. If we must. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine, just like that.
Energy critical.
We're going to make it work. And we're just not going to put blocks in around them to make them bug out. In and around them. Because that's usually what happens, is there'll be a block. Oh, DOS. We gotta turn that off. I'm gonna break something by accident by having that on. So let's put the left wheel on. just like that, right? Yeah. No, left. Right? No, left. Right? No, left. Now, am I going to be able to get a wheel where I want it back here? I could always take this block off. That's not necessary. Oh, does that stick out a block? Yeah, it does. So I'm not going to be able to put a wheel right there. So if I do one here. How many blocks is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Things just all of a sudden got harder. Because now this one's going to have to be there. And it's going to be out of block. Maybe that won't be such a bad thing. But if I use these and sink them in there, yeah, things are getting complicated. Complicated. So let's see. Leave that at one, a short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we would go here. In fact, we'll use the long one again. Yes.
Did you just get a game paused?
No.
Okay, why? Why can I not do anything? My game is paused. And I'm currently not online, according to this. Okay. Guess I need to try to reconnect.
Oh, was I standing in its way? Add a wheel. Add a wheel. Add a wheel. Oh, it's a block down further than it's supposed to be. Alright, so if we do this. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll do the long ones. We'll just have to move the high bay wheels around a little bit, I think. since we are lengthening everything, we could actually make it 2 blocks longer and put a layer of blocks here so that we don't potentially bump that and damage it. Yeah. That'll be the way to go. And then, I don't know. Is this going to be enough for the flatbed? We're a whole another set of wheels longer. And a bit wider. Cockpit's lower. It's gonna have the tailgate. How long was it before? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we make it the same, it's gonna be how about a 10-wheeler? That would put my cargo right on center mass. Instead of just behind it. Has a balloon. All right, so these would be. All right. How about a 12-wheeler? How would that look? Let's go with the left wheel suspensions. That. We got 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we put the next one right there. So just on that, number 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the short wheel suspension can go here. Actually, we put a long one in there. It's gonna go right in there like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's gonna go right there. Yeah, we need a long one. It's so frustrating. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? Yeah. So this one needs to come back one. That one go like that. Oh, that needs to be short. That's right. Not all these have to be powered, I guess. Well, here's an idea. What if we put a smaller wheel in here somewhere? Will that actually fit? No, that won't fit. What if we space them out a little bit? So at what point will I be able to build, make them a short? Oh yeah, if I put a short wheel suspension. I don't know. I don't know how that would look. Probably won't look good. Why don't we do this? Let's do... Oh yeah, because the engine's going to go in there, so... That's going to go right on the engine, then it's going to be out here. It needs to be a short wheel suspension. Let's do... Off-road, not short wheel suspension, 5x5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll put the first one there. We'll have 7 blocks in between them. Why 7? I don't know, because I want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the next one will go here. And that needs to be a short. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that can be a long. Oops. Have to go right there. Oop, I need to go 1 block up. Right? That looks like it's too short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's only 6. It needs to be 1 more block. There we go. And then to finish it off, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the next one will go right here. That'll be plenty long enough, that's for sure. There. I think I'll be satisfied with that. It's kind of long. I don't think it's as long as Clyde's though. And his seems to work just fine. Let's count it. Let's say between the wheelbases. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Say 19 and 19. That's 38. See how long Clyde's is. His handles the dunes just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. It's going to be a little bit longer, but I think she will be fine. She will be just a fine. Just like that. Right. Right, left. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna just glue that back on there, but we'll just try to reproduce it as best we can. I think this will be fine. So before we move further, we should glue the Atmo thrusters in there. So that means we need to tear down at least one side of this. And we'll work on, I think we'll work on building that crane.
Energy low.
Yep.